Welcome to this review session on fractions. Today, we are going to focus on the basics, understanding the numerator and the denominator. These are the two key parts that make up every fraction, and by the end of this video, you will have a crystal clear understanding of what they represent and how they work. So, what exactly is a fraction? Simply put, a fraction represents a part of a whole. It describes how many pieces of a certain size exist. Think about a pizza. If you cut a whole pizza into 4 equal slices and you take one slice, that one slice is a fraction of the whole pizza. Let's look at what a fraction looks like when we write it down. It consists of two numbers separated by a line. There is a top number and a bottom number. Each of these positions has a special name and a specific job. The top is the numerator and the bottom is the denominator. First, let's talk about the top number, the numerator. This number tells us how many parts we currently have or are talking about. In the example shown here, the number 2 is the numerator. It means we are counting 2 parts out of the total collection. Now for the bottom number, the denominator. An easy way to remember this is D for down. The denominator tells us how many equal parts make up the whole item. If a circle is cut into 8 equal pieces, the denominator is 8. It defines the size of the pieces. Seeing fractions visually helps us understand their size. Here we have 1/2, 1/3, and 1/4. Notice that as the bottom number gets bigger, the pieces actually get smaller. 1/4 is smaller than 1/2 because you are sharing the whole object among more people or parts. Fractions aren't just slices of pie, they are real numbers that exist on a number line. They live in the spaces between whole numbers. For example, 1/2 sits exactly in the middle between 0 and 1. 1/4 is halfway between 0 and 1/2. Sometimes, different fractions can represent the same amount. These are called equivalent fractions. For instance, 1/2 is the same amount as 2/4, which is also the same as 4/8. Even though the numbers look different, the value or the amount of space they fill is exactly the same. We use fractions every day without realizing it. When you tell time, you might say 2:30. In cooking, recipes often ask for 1/2 cup of sugar. Your phone battery at 50% is really just 1/2 full. And even the gas gauge in a car uses fractions to show how much fuel is left. To wrap up, remember these key points. A fraction is just a part of a whole. The top number is the numerator, counting the parts you have. The bottom number is the denominator, telling you how many total parts make up the whole. Master these, and you have mastered the foundation of fractions.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.